Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? NoZoupForYou here, and got some ranked gameplay for you, which some of you might find surprising, considering one of my recent videos on ranked gameplay. I mean, I didn't say I wasn't going to play it again, I just said it wasn't going that well for me. Things weren't that fun. But you know what? I fought through it, and I achieved my goal. I got exactly what I wanted. I made it to rank 9, which got me 400 steel, which got me 10,000 total steel, which was just enough for me to purchase my steel for the Des Moines. And by steel, I mean the steel camouflage. And, you know, I'm probably one of the few idiots, the few people stupid enough to waste 10,000 steel on that camouflage. But you know what? I don't care. Des Moines is one of my favorite ships in the game, if not my favorite, and I really like that steel camouflage. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love the shine. Maybe it's because it reminds me of the Mandalorian or Beskar armor or something like that. I don't know, but it's awesome. It looks awesome, and I have no regrets. I absolutely do not care. If you don't know what I'm talking about, head to the armory, go to the camouflage section, and you will find it in there. There is steel armor for the Shimakaze, the Yamato, and the Des Moines. 3 of them. So that's steel, again, 10,000 steel. But you get a cool camouflage that, I'll be honest, I have not seen anyone at all using that camouflage. And I suspect that's because steel is too valuable to waste on camouflage. So I'm very excited to be one of the only players in World of Warships rocking that. So yay me. This round right here you're watching, obviously I'm playing the Thunderer, and you know, this is one of the few rounds this season that has really stuck out to me. And I don't think I had a really great round. I mean, great as in, you know, 200,000 damage, sinking 6 ships, and all that good stuff. But this round really stuck out because my team played together as a team, and I and my team here on the left flank pushed when we needed to push, and that push helped us obtain a victory. And I mean, this was just your classic push. And obviously, you know, we've got some good ships on this side. We've got me and the Thunderer, we've got a Stalingrad, and we've got a Salem, which is bugging out. I'm trying to get him to go up the channel and pincer that Haragumo. That Haragumo is one of the only ships that's really concerning me right now. And I really can't start to push until we take care of him. But as soon as I see his torps coming out, as soon as I see those torps fly by me, I know it's time to move. So I'm just going to slowly creep myself up here. Just very slowly. And, you know, the Thunderer, it did well. I settled on the Thunderer, and there's those torps I was talking about. And, you know, seeing those tells me, you know what? It's time to push. And there's the Haragumo hiding in smoke. So as soon as I get close enough, I'm going to blap him, or at least try to. I settled on the Thunder. And the Thunder, I feel, for me, you know, it suited me well. It's a very strong ship for ranked. It's got some great offensive capabilities, both in its HE and its AP, which is just really stellar. I mean, you don't use HE solely on this ship. You start with HE from a distance, and then you switch to AP once you move in closer on battleships and cruisers, because it absolutely wrecks them. I mean, the ship has it all, except armor, which is kind of squishy and doesn't like HE. And there's that Haragumo I was talking about, Mr. Pinguino right there. And I'm just waiting to get a good firing solution on him. And once I do, I'm going to try and blap him. And I do blap him. There he goes. 2 pins and he's gone. And that gearing is going to try and bug out. And the push begins. We're both down 2 ships each. And they have the cap advantage and the point advantage. But that's quickly going to turn. So yeah, Thunderer. I mean, it got me to rank 9 just by, you know, after all that yo-yoing. I finally made the push straight from 12 to 9. I think I only lost once, and I kept my star quite a few times. You know, I had those 200,000 damage rounds, which you need to in a battleship if you want to keep that star. So you really got to play hard. And here's that Des Moines. I've got my AP loaded up, because once again, the AP on this ship is absolutely stellar. Didn't get the Citadel there, but he was angled, and I still got 15,000 hit points taken off of him. So he is going to try to run, but he's got a Stalingrad chasing him. He's got me chasing him. There's that gearing. I've got AP loaded, but you know what? You got to go with what you got, and the AP will still hurt. I mean, not as much as the HE would have. That might have straight up blapped him. But I still took a fair amount off. Took a fair amount. He's hurting. I'm not going to push forward right now, though, because I don't know if he fired those torps. And I suspect, you know, if I were a betting man, I would think he did. So I'm just going to focus back on this Des Moines and see if I can take him out before he hides behind that island right there. I was really hoping to get him there. Couldn't quite get him. But you know what? We're closing in. Things are looking good right now. We now have a one-ship advantage, and we're capping A, or at least trying to. Des Moines got stuck right here. He got stuck on a little piece of island, which, not what you want to happen in this situation. He's gone. He's gone, so now we have a significant ship advantage. Smolensk over there. You know what? Not even worried about him. This is one of the few battleships that I really don't care about Smolensk's in, because, you know, the HE on this ship can absolutely wreck them. Actually, the HE is probably better against Smolensk's than the AP is on this ship. So, yeah, they're not a big issue in this ship. And that was the push right there. And that push just cleared the ships out from the flank. We're now closing in on the backside of the ships at sea. Really, there's not much they can do at this point. I mean, it's pretty much over. Not completely over, but it's pretty much over. So, you know, just one of those fun things. And, you know, it's really nice when you've got some teammates that work together with you. You know, I didn't know any of these guys. We just, and I don't even want to say we had a plan, but it just naturally happened. And that's what happens when you get some players that know what they're doing together. I mean, things just naturally happen. You know, I didn't have to tell them to push. I mean, it just naturally happened. They knew when to push because I knew when to push. And so, you know, the lucky matchmaking, I guess. Call it what you will. But we pushed, and we're going to win because of it. And that Smolensk is still trying to get me. But you know what? I'm not even going to worry about him. I want to make sure this Montana doesn't double back on us. So I'm going to turn into him with our other battleship over here. We've got a DD circling as well. Stalingrad's full health. He's like, 1 on 2. You know what? I'll handle it. So he's going to worry about the destroyer and the Smolensk out there. And I'm going to start pegging away. There's a fire on him. I'm getting close, so I'm going to switch to AP here in a little bit. I mean, he's sub 15 kilometers. That's about the wheelhouse for AP to start really, really hurting. But I do want to get a fire on him. Getting that fire would be nice. You know, I haven't cracked 100,000 damage yet. So, really, this is a low damage round for me in the Thunderer. I mean, most times, you know, 150,000 damage at least, going upwards of 200,000 damage for ranked. So, getting very close to the victory here. I'm switching to AP. I'm going to try and catch this Montana broadside. I don't know if he's going to go after me or the other battleship. I suspect now that he's turning into me, he's going to try and ram me. But that really wouldn't serve any purpose. So I'm just whittling away at him. 6,000 damage right there. Finally cracked the 100,000 damage plateau. Took a while. But you know what? Some rounds you don't need to do a lot of damage to do your job. And I will take a round like this over any 200,000 damage round that winds up in a loss, because I feel like we accomplished something here and it was a lot of fun. So he is going broadside now. Didn't get the Citadel I was hoping for, and he wound up damaging my front gun. So as much as I'm tempted to go broadside to him right now and swing my back guns around, I knew that those rounds would have slaughtered me. I'm going to try and finish him off right here, though. The guns on the Thunder just take so long to turn, though. so long to turn. So I am broadside to him now, getting my shots off. And there's that Citadel I was hoping for earlier. That's going to give me the high caliber, which did surprise me a little bit, because again, I've only, done 117,000 damage. But I think partly what got me that was damage against destroyers, which, high caliber is a percentage of the damage of, I think, 4 ships. So their DD's going for B. He's not going to last long with Stalingrad on the hunt. That's going to end this round. And it was a lot of fun. And this was one of the rounds on the march to getting my still camouflage for Des Moines. So, hope this inspires you. I mean, ranked this season feels like it's tougher than most seasons in the past. I hope we go back down to lower tier odd matches, get CVs out of the mix. We'll see. I might play again, but I've reached my goal. I hope you all reach your goal. I hope you get where you want to go and get that final goal. So, anyhow, thanks for watching. You all have a wonderful day. I'll catch you all later. Zoop out.